Tell them run it up. I wake up. Yeah.
I wake up,
Flex.
thumb down now.
Check.
No drip, this.
Wet.
Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
Wreck.
but first I
Stretch.
Tell 'em run it up. I wake up,
Flex.
thumb down now.
Check.
No drip, this.
Wet.
Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
Wreck.
but first I
Stretch.
Tell 'em run it up.
What's going on, everybody? This is Lag on Lock here, and welcome to week 2 of the FAU Dynasty here on NCAA 10 for the PSP. As you guys all know, before I start anything, I like to take a look at the ESPN magazine for this week. Slow out of the gates, number 4 USC hangs on to win season opener 28-21 against San Jose State. So as you can see, guys, San Jose State scored 21 by halftime, but USC, they scored 28 straight points in the fourth quarter. Man, that would have been quite an upset, but I wish San Jose State won because I've been a little bit of excitement in the top 25 polls. But as you can see, looking at the players of the game, we have Solvis from USC, who went 26 for 44 for 320 yards and 4 touchdowns. And then for San Jose State, they have Nevins, who had 14 carries for 36 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. So guys, in the last video, we lost to a ranked Nebraska team, losing 35-9. I thought it was going to be a close one, but our offensive line couldn't hold on to their blocks, and our wide receivers were dropping passes. Anyway, the players of the game, we have Johnson from Nebraska, who had 13 carries for 181 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns, and 10 receiving yards. And then for us, we had Aaron, our kicker, who made 3 field goals, his longest being a 51-yard kick. So now, guys, we're going to take a look at the in-season recruiting board. As you guys remember, I only had 3 scholarships to give, so these are the players I've decided to pursue. So first we have Cedric Burns, the cornerback, 6'1", 175 pounds, out of Alabama. We did put 40 points into him. Cedric said that he's not that familiar with our play style. You know, that's okay. You know, you can adjust to it. He has an A field awareness. He runs a 40 at 4.39. His verticals are 39.5. His hands is a C. He squats 415 and he benches 240. We're number 4 on his list. You know, Alabama's number 1. I mean, Alabama always gets the good players, and then they got Georgia and Miami. Next, we have Tony Terry, the tight end who is 6'5", 230 pounds, out of Jacksonville, Florida. His tendency is receiving, and I put 36 points into him. He told us that he doesn't care where we are located, which is pretty good. You can see he has Florida as number 3 on his list. He has Oklahoma and Virginia Tech, so he's willing to play anywhere. We're number 4 on his list. He has a B field awareness. He runs a 40 at 4.51. His vertical is a 40.7. His hands is an A+. That is amazing. We need to get this guy on our team. He squats 470 and he benches 325. Last, we have Kenny McIntyre, the fullback, 5'11", 210 pounds, out of Georgia. We put 24 points into him. Our running back play in the Nebraska game didn't help our recruitment of Kenny. Well, that's not our fault. Our offensive line wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. But anyway, he has a C+ field awareness. He runs a 40 at a 4.45. His verticals are 38.1. His hands is a C+. He squats 570 and he benches 360. We are last on his list, so if we don't get this guy, I'm not going to be mad about it. Because look, we have Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, Florida State, Auburn, Florida, and Miami. Top schools here. Now we're going to take a look at the top 25 polls after week 1. At number 1, we have the Florida Gators, who defeated FCS Southeast 49-0. At number 2, we have the Oklahoma Sooners, who defeated BYU 48-34. At number 3, we have the Texas Longhorns, who defeated University of Louisiana Monroe 41-3. At number 4, we have the USC Trojans, who defeated San Jose State 28-21. At number 5, we have the LSU Tigers, who beat Washington 17-14. At number 6, we have the Alabama Crimson Tide, who beat Virginia Tech 39-22. At number 7, we have the Ohio State Buckeyes, who beat Navy 38-3. At number 8, we have the Penn State Nittany Lions, who beat the Zips 48. At number 9, we have the Georgia Bulldogs, who beat Oklahoma State 28-0. At number 10, we have the Ole Miss Rebels, who defeated Memphis 26-14. At number 11, we have the Boise State Broncos, who beat Oregon 37-32. At number 12, we have the Cal Golden Bears, who defeated the Terrapins 45-21. At number 13, we have the North Carolina Tar Heels, who beat Citadel 49-3. At number 14, we have the Virginia Tech Hokies, who lost to Alabama 39-22. At number 15, we have the Oklahoma State Cowboys, who lost to Georgia in a blowout, losing 28-0. At number 16, we have the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, who beat Jacksonville State 42-0. At number 17, we have the Oregon Ducks, who lost to Boise State 37-22. At number 18, we have the TCU Horned Frogs. They had a bye week. At number 19, we have the Nebraska Cornhuskers, who beat FAU 35-9. At number 20, we have the Iowa Hawkeyes, who defeated UNI 58-7. At number 21, we have the BYU Cougars, who lost to Oklahoma 48-34. At number 22, we have the West Virginia Mountaineers, who beat FCS East 56-7. At number 23, we have the Utah Utes, who defeated Utah State 45-7. At number 24, we have the Kansas Jayhawks, who defeated FCS West 77-0. And last, we have the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, who are now in the top 25 after defeating Cincinnati 39-29. Looking at the other receiving votes, we have USF, Miami, Minnesota, Florida State, Pittsburgh, Boston College, Oregon State, and Michigan State. And the only team that was dropped out was number 20, Florida State. So now we're going to take a look at the top 5 Heisman Trophy candidates after week 1, and number 8, Carlos Del Rio, is still leading this one. At the number 2 spot, we have number 19, Ralph Rucker, the freshman quarterback out of Oklahoma. At number 3, we have number 18, Ovi Ogafo. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'm going to learn how to pronounce his name. The junior redshirt right end, he's out of Texas. At number 4, we have number 72, McCade, the junior right guard from Cal. And we have a new face in the Heisman watch. We have number 5, Robinson, the sophomore halfback out of Texas. So this week, guys, we are playing the USF Bulls, who are currently 1-0. In their last game, they defeated Wofford 28-0. When it comes to their offensive leaders and passing, they have McLean, who has 16 completions out of 31 attempts for 140 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Rushing, they have Mangum, who has 12 attempts for 70 yards. He's averaging 5.8 per carry, and he's averaging 70 yards per game. Receiving, they have Weaver, who has 8 receptions for 56 yards, averaging 7 yards per catch. He has 3 receiving touchdowns, and he's averaging 56 yards per game. Looking at their defensive leaders, they have Greer, who's leading their team in tackles with 9, Yates is leading in sacks with 1, and Mims, who recorded 1 interception. So that's going to do it for the team information for the USF Bulls. I'll see you guys out there on the field. Actually, before we begin, guys, we have players that have committed NCAA infractions. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. So number 79, Kamar Bell, the freshman redshirt right guard, he's going to be out for 2 quarters due to an academic infraction. Bell has been coming to class unprepared and has not made any improvements after being approached by his professors. This is disturbing as it shows his lack of dedication to his schoolwork. Yeah, man, schoolwork comes first. You're going to be out for 2 quarters. You're lucky it's not longer than that. So here we are, guys, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the home of the FAU Owls, as we take on the USF Bulls. Can we recover from last week's game against Nebraska? It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Perry's going to help the forward, and he gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 12. And on 2nd and 12, Perry drops back, rolls to the right, and he gets sacked on that play. Not a good start for the Owls. It's going to be 3rd and 21. Perry drops back, rolls to the left this time. Throws it to Adams. Adams makes the catch, and that's going to be a 1st down for FAU. 1st and 10 now at the 45-yard line. Perry hands it off to Ford, and Ford gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A 5-yard loss. Man, I want Johnny Ford to be a great running back this year, but so far he's not doing so well. Perry's going to take off with it, and he gets leveled on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 14. And on 3rd and 14, Perry rolls to the left, trying to find someone, throws it to Mitchell Patton, he fumbles the football, And how do you fumble like that? And USF is going to recover it. And that's going to be our first turnover of the game. We're trying to be the best team in Florida. Come on, this is our first home game. We can't lose this one. And now it's going to be 1st and 10 for USF at the 26-yard line. What can they do on their first drive? McLean drops back, throws it to Dollison, and Lassiter was able to bring him down with a big hit. It's going to be 2nd and 7. 3-yard pickup on that play. And on 2nd and 7, they're going to hand it to Mangum, who gets tripped behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Can they convert here? McLean drops back, throws a bomb downfield, and nearly intercepted by Helm, but he's able to break that one up. And now we're looking at 4th and 9 as they get ready to punt. And the kick is up. Gilbert's back there to return this one. He spins again, and he's heading upfield, open space. He has the blockers. No one's able to catch up to him, and that's going to be our first touchdown of the dynasty. I told you, Zion Gilbert, the fastest player on our team, 95 speed. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 for USF at the 32-yard line. McLean, play action, trying to find someone, and nearly intercepted by the defensive line. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now. And on 2nd and 10, McLean drops back, throws it, and Brickman was able to catch that one. It's going to be 3rd and 5, a 5-yard pickup. I could have sworn he ran out of bounds, but whatever. McLean drops back, throws it downfield, and Ross is able to break that one up. It's going to be 4th down as they get set to kick this one once again. And the kick is up. Gilbert is back there again. Let's see what he does. He's going to take it. He has the space, runs to the left, and he's going downfield. He's at the 20, he's at the 10, and that's going to be another touchdown for Zion Gilbert. 2 punt returns for this young man, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 for USF. McLean hands it to Mangum, and he's going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage. No, at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And on 2nd and 10, McLean drops back, throws it, and it's going to be caught by Dollison. I missed the tackle there, but he finally gets brought down by Ross, the 1st down for USF. And now they're at the 30-yard line with only 50 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter. McLean drops back, trying to find someone, throws it, and it's going to be caught by Brickman. And he breaks a tackle, and he does get a 1st down. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. McLean drops back, throws it to Weaver, who makes the catch, and he's brought down by Leroy. A gain of 1 on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 9. With only 10 seconds left to go, McLean drops back, trying to look for someone again. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Someone bring this man down. Throw it to Brickman, who breaks a tackle, and he's going to get brought down at the 1-yard line. And that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter with the score. FAU 14, the USF Bulls 0. And now it's going to be 1st and goal for the USF Bulls to start off the 2nd quarter. They're spotted at the 1-yard line. Let's see if they can get it. McLean, play action. Trying to find someone, throws it to Gregory, and he does make the catch. And that's going to be a touchdown for the USF Bulls. The score is now 14-7. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for FAU. We're going to hand it to Johnny Ford, who fumbles the football, and the defense recovers it. I have such high hopes for Johnny Ford, but if he keeps performing like this, I'm going to have to sub him. I can't afford to have him fumble the ball every time he touches it. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 for USF at the 26-yard line. They're in great field position. Let's see what they can do. McLean drops back, looks, throws it, and Lassiter gets the interception. This thing is going back the other way. Good job by Lassiter. That is his 2nd pick of the season. And now it's going to be 1st and 10 for FAU. We're at the 16-yard line. Perry's going to hand it to Johnny Ford, who runs to the left, and he's going to get brought down. A gain of about 4 on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Perry, play action. Oh, that almost fooled me. We're going to see Mitchell, who's open, and he goes downfield, breaks a tackle, and he's still going. Can he get a touchdown? And he tries to spin but he gets knocked out of bounds. A good play right there. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. We're going to hand it to Johnny Ford, who gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 11, a 1-yard loss on that play. Perry drops back, rolls to the left, throws it to Mitchell Pat, who makes the catch, but he drops it. And it's going to be 3rd and 11 now for FAU. Can we convert? Perry drops back, rolls to the left, looks for someone, throws it downfield, and it's going to be caught by Chase. 1st down. Good catch right there for Chase. We're looking at 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Perry hands it off to Ford. Ford's trying to run upfield, and he gets hit pretty hard on that play. Thank God he was able to hold on to it. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Perry throws it, and it's going to be caught by Robinson. I thought it was going to be an incomplete pass, but now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Perry with the option play. He's going to roll to the right. He's going to hold on to it, and that's going to be another touchdown for FAU. With the score now being 21-7, we're doing pretty good this game as we kick it off to Weaver, and he's going to move upfield. He has open room down the middle, and no one's able to catch him. Look at this. Where is my kickoff team? And now the score is 21-14 as we are back on offense. Perry hands off to Ford, and he fumbles once again, but we are able to cover it by Chaz Neal. The offensive lineman is going to be a 2-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 12 now with only 2 minutes left to go in the 2nd quarter. Perry drops back, rolls to the left, trying to find someone, throws to the Chase, and he drops it. He was open. How did you drop that? It's going to be 3rd and 12 now. Can we convert? Perry drops back, rolls to the left, and he's going to take it for himself, and he does not get the 1st down. But hold up, guys. There is a flag down the field. Let's see who it's on. And it's going to be on Noel for holding a 10-yard penalty. We're going to go 3 and out. It's going to be 1st and 10 for USF at the 17-yard line. McLean play action. And Southall was able to get to the quarterback. A 5-yard loss on that play. Good sack right there. McLean hands it to Weaver. He gets leveled by Leroy. I read that play. It's going to be 3rd and 15 now. McLean hands it to Mangum, who jukes, breaks the tackle, and he does convert on 3rd and 15. 1st down for USF. And this will very well be the last play of the 2nd quarter. McLean drops back, throws it to Carter, who makes the catch, and he gets brought down. And that's going to be the end of the 1st half with the score, FAU 21, USF 14. USF will have possession to start off the 3rd quarter. They're going to be spotted at the 27-yard line. McLean hands it to Horn, who runs to the left. He has open space. He has the blockers. That juke move kind of slowed him down a little bit, but he does get a 1st down. They're now spotted at the 47-yard line. McLean drops back, throws it down the middle to Carter, who makes the catch. That's going to be a 7-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 3. McLean drops back again, throws it, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Mangum was the intended receiver on that play. McLean, play action, trying to find someone, throws it to Weaver, and that's going to be another incomplete pass. I don't know who to blame on that one. Was it Weaver for not catching it, or was it McLean for not throwing an accurate pass? And now it's going to be 4th and 3 as they decide to go for it. McLean drops back, throws it to Horn, who makes the catch, and that's going to be a 1st down for USF. But Jimmy Horn appears to have injured his back on that play. Man, that looks like me when I get home from work. Anyway, guys, it's going to be 1st and 10 for USF at the 34-yard line. McLean's trying to hand off to Mangum, but it's a broken play, and McLean gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage by Leroy, a 1-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd and 11. McLean is making some adjustments. Play action. Throws it to Dollison, who makes the catch, gets the 1st down, breaks the tackle, and he fumbles the football, but we couldn't recover it, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 for USF at the 15-yard line. McLean drops back. Looking, throws across the middle to Weaver, and that's going to be another touchdown for USF. And we have a report back that Jimmy Horn, he does have back spasms, but he will be able to return. 1st and 10 now at the 29-yard line. Perry hands it off to Johnny Ford, and he gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Perry drops back, looking for someone, throws it to Mitchell, who makes the catch. 1st down FAU. And now we're spotted at the 43-yard line. Perry hands off the forward. He takes a big hit, man. If my offensive line doesn't protect my running back, he's either going to get hurt or fumble the football again. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Perry rolls out to the left, trying to find someone. He's going to take it for himself. And I thought Ford was going to provide some blocking, but it's going to be 3rd and 10 now. Perry rolls to the right, and he's going to take this one for himself. He gets the first down, breaks the tackle, breaks another one, breaks a 3rd time, and that's going to be a big game for FAU. We're now spotted at the 35-yard line. Perry rolls to the left, trying to find someone, throws it to Chase, and Chase makes the catch. Another first down for FAU with only a minute left to go in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what we can do. Perry, option play. Pitches it off to Ford, and he gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a 7-yard loss. Perry rolls to the left, throws it to Posey, the freshman redshirt, and he does get a few yards on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Perry, play action. He's going to roll to the right. It looks like he's going to scramble, and he does. He breaks the tackle. Can he get a first down? Keeps his feet in bounds, and yes, he gets a first down on that play. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter with the score tied at 21. What a great play by Perry to convert on 3rd down. Now it's going to be 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Perry's going to hand off to Ford, and he gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage. A 1-yard loss on that play. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And we're going to go at the quarterback sneak. Perry breaks a tackle, and he's going to get in for 6. That is Perry's 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And now we're going to get set to kick this one off. And if you guys remember, USF, they already have a kick return. Let's see if we can stop him as Weaver jukes his way through up the middle, and no one's able to catch him. And that's going to be another touchdown for USF to tie this one up. And now we are back on offense. The score is now 28-28. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Perry goes with the option play, throws it to Johnny Ford, and he gets a first down, breaks the tackle, knocked out of bounds. That's probably his best run of the day. 1st and 10 now at the 47-yard line. And we're going with the play action, but Johnny Ford gets sacked on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 15, a 5-yard loss. We're going to hand it to Mitchell pad, and he gets tackled at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 15. And on 3rd and 15, Perry drops back, rolls to the right. He's going to scramble with it. He gets the first down, and he takes a big hit but gets knocked out of bounds. 1st down for FAU. We're going to hand it to Johnny Ford, who runs to the right. Another great run for him, but he gets leveled on that play. Thank goodness he held on to it. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Perry hands it to Ford, and he gets tackled behind the line of scrimmage, a 2-yard loss. Perry, option play. He's going to run upfield, nothing but green in front of him, and he gets tackled, but he does get in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. A 27-yard touchdown run. And just like that, we are back in the lead. USF has less than 2 minutes to score. 1st and 10 now at the 29-yard line. McLean drops back, throws it to Mangum, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. I believe their quarterback is getting cold feet. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And on 2nd and 10, McLean. And he's going to get sacked on that play. Good job for the defense. It's going to be 3rd and 14 now. McLean drops back, looking, trying to find someone, throws it to Brickman, and he does make the catch, and that's going to be a 1st down for USF. I thought Leroy was going to be able to bat that one down, and now USF, they are rushing their offense. They have about a minute to score. McLean drops back, throws it to Horn, who makes the catch, and that's going to be another 1st down for USF as they use their first timeout. McLean looking for someone, throws it, and Lassiter is able to break that one up. It's now 2nd and 10. And on 2nd and 10, McLean, and that's going to be another incomplete pass. We're looking at 3rd and 10 now. McLean throws it downfield, and Gilbert's able to break that one up. Good job for Zion Gilbert on that play. I thought he was going to make the catch, But no. It's going to be 4th and 10 now. They have to go for it. McLean throws it to Brickman, who has it. And he's going to run upfield. No one's able to bring him down. And Gilbert tackles him, but he's going to get dragged all the way into the end zone. A 41-yard touchdown pass for USF. And now it's going to be 1st and 10 for FAU. Can we score? Perry drops back. Ford is open. He makes the catch. He's heading upfield. I don't know why they have a linebacker on him, but it doesn't matter. We get in for another touchdown, and that's going to be a 71-yard touchdown pass. We had to come up with a trick play of our very own, and now it's going to be 1st and 10 for USF. They only have 22 seconds left to go in this game to score. They're going to hand it to Mangum. I don't know why they're running it, and he gets brought down, a gain of about 8 as they use their 2nd timeout. Play action. McLean trying to find someone, and he's going to get brought down. Good job for the defense. It's going to be 3rd and 7. This is the last play of the game. McLean looking. He has to go for it all here. Throws it to Dollison, short pass, and that's going to be the end of the game with the score. FAU 42, USF 35. That was a great game. A lot of back and forth going on. So now we're going to take a look at the player of the game. We have number 7, N'Kosi Perry, the senior redshirt quarterback. He went 9 of 11 for 234 yards, 11 carries for 88 yards, and 4 total touchdowns. A great game by Perry. He's not even an impact player. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the game stats. Congratulations, you have just finished the number 2 classic game of all time. Go to my NCAA ESPN Instant Classic to reflect on your accomplishments. We had a greatness score of 1981. That was a tough game, I'm not gonna lie, but USF, they shouldn't have scored on their last touchdown. That was a fluke, but we came up with a trick play of our own to win the game 42-35. When it comes to first downs, we had 14, USF had 12. Total offense, we had 338, USF had 240. On the ground, USF had 10 rushes for 33 yards. We had 26 rushes for 104 yards. Through the air, USF had 15 completions out of 26 attempts and scored 3 touchdowns. We had 9 completions out of 11 attempts and had 1 touchdown. Man, Perry was on a roll today. We had 234 passing yards. USF had 207. We got to their quarterback 3 times. They sacked us 2 times. USF was 2 of 7 on 3rd down conversions. We were 5 of 7. USF was 2 of 2 when it comes to 4th down conversions. We were in the red zone 2 times, scoring twice. USF was in the red zone 1 time and scored 1 touchdown. We had 2 turnovers, USF had 1. We fumbled the ball 3 times in this game and lost it twice. USF fumbled the ball once, and they threw 1 interception. We had 602 total yards, USF had 504, and time of possession we had 11:55, USF had 8:05. Looking at individual stats, N'Kosi Perry had a phenomenal game today. He had a 290.5 QB rating. He had 9 completions out of 11 attempts for 234 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, and an 81 completion percentage. Not only did he do well in passing, he also led our team in rushing with 88 yards, averaging 8 yards per carry, and he had 3 rushing touchdowns. Johnny Ford struggled today. He only had 16 yards, averaging 1.1. When it comes to receiving, TJ Chase had 2 receptions for 47 yards. John Mitchell also had 2 receptions for 47 yards. Johnny Ford scored the game-winning touchdown. He had 1 reception for 71 yards. Zaire Mitchell had 1 reception for 22. Javion Posey had 1 reception for 8. Brandon Robinson had 1 reception for 13. And DeMarcus Adams had 1 reception for 26 yards. Man, everyone had a chance to catch the ball today. Moving over to our defense, number 2, Achilles Leroy, the senior redshirt middle linebacker, led our team in tackles with 6. Marcel Southall led our team in tackles for loss with 3. And he also led our team in sacks with 2. Chase Lasada recorded a pick, and Achilles Leroy forced a fumble. Zion Gilbert, the fastest player on our team, he had 2 punt returns for 135 yards, averaging 67.5. His longest was 75 yards, and he scored on both of those punt returns. So now, guys, we're going to take a look at the NCAA Players of the Week for Week 2. On offense, we have number 2, Diamont. the freshman redshirt quarterback out of Duke, as they defeated Army 52-24. He went 23 of 39 for 332 yards, 7 touchdowns, 5 carries for 15 yards. Defensively, we have number 1 Sowell, the senior redshirt right outside linebacker from Utah, as they defeated San Jose State 38-14. He had 12 tackles, 4 of those tackles being for loss, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, and a forced fumble. Looking at the Sun Belt Conference Players of the Week for Week 2, on offense we have number 7 Perry, the senior redshirt quarterback out of FAU, as we defeated USF 42-35. He went 9 of 11 for 234 yards, 11 carries for 88 yards, and 4 total touchdowns. Man, he had a game. Defensively, we have number 91 Thomas, the junior redshirt defensive tackle out of University of Louisiana Monroe, as they defeated TSU 41-3. He had 7 tackles, 5 of those tackles being for loss, 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and 2 fumble recoveries. So guys, in the next video, we are back on the road heading to South Carolina to take on the Gamecocks, who are currently 1-1. They have a B overall, a B- offense, and a B+ defense. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you like what you see and you would like to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.